Hey everyone, happy Monday. If you don't already know, every week I try to get on here and I try to help you get through your path towards your goals. We are all going for goals and they're all different, which is totally fine. But something we all have in common is that we run into obstacles on the way of reaching those goals. So as I run into obstacles or as I read something or watch a video or whatever that helps me, I try to make a video to help you guys because we're all in this together. I mean, even if we don't really know each other, even if our goals are completely different, we're all in this community together. And so I really want to help you through whatever you're struggling with based on whatever I'm struggling with, basically. So something that I realized, I know I've already talked about this, but I went to an event last week and it was amazing. And it's actually almost 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. And I kept hearing about mindset. When I changed my mindset, this happened. When I changed my mindset, this happened. And I was like, okay. What I believe, personally, I believe that when I read and hear things over and over again, like when the same message keeps getting brought into my life, that is God telling me I need to pay attention. So I opened my eyes, I opened my ears, and I realized that when something bad happens in our lives, we need to really stop and reflect and think, all right, what have I been praying for? Or what have I been asking for, right? So this is going to make a lot of people frustrated because we don't really like to think that. We don't like to think, well, I asked for this bad thing to happen to me. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you asked to get sick. I'm not saying you asked to be broke. I'm not saying you asked for a marriage to fall apart. I'm not saying those things. I'm saying that you probably asked for something for a long time that may have brought up what's happening right now. So I'm going to give an example. Let's say, I want to give a good example. So let's say that you have plans, right? You have plans to do something super fun. Let's say we're doing like a family trip to Disney, okay? That's my favorite thing. So that's what my example is. And I've been praying for patience. Let's just say I've been praying for patience. I need to be more patient with John. I need to be more patient with Hannah, whatever it is. You're asking for patience, for example, and you're on your way to Disney, and what happens? Traffic. And traffic on traffic on traffic on traffic on traffic. Then you get to Disney, and what do you have? Lines. And you wait in another line, and another line, and another line. Lines to get tickets, lines to get food, lines to get drinks, lines to go to the bathroom, lines to ride rides, lines to meet Disney characters, right? So you could get frustrated. You could easily get frustrated. Like, why are all of these situations coming up where I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting? And I've been telling myself to stop and ask, what have I been praying for lately? What have I been asking for more of in my life? And if it's patience, then I'm like, gosh, I asked for this. When I asked for patience, I asked for traffic. Inadvertently. When I asked for patience, I asked to wait in line. When I asked for patience, I asked for Hannah to scream in the car. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not saying you're purposefully asking for crappy situations in your life. I would never say that. I know you guys are so intelligent and you know what happy things you want out of life. But I've had to do this for myself. And this is why I share. It's not to say that you're doing things to yourself. I have had to stop myself. So I'm hoping this will help you because it's really, at first I was like, that stinks to think that I would ask for something bad to happen. But then it helped me realize things aren't really bad. Like, is traffic annoying? Absolutely. Are lines annoying? Yes. But are they bad? Not really. I mean, nothing bad is happening to you, right? It's not that serious. People have way worse off than having to sit in traffic. And of course, that's just an example. But it helped me because it made me stop and really think, am I thinking positively about my life? Am I looking forward to growing as a person? Am I looking forward to my future and whatever? So you need to really just self-evaluate. What have I been asking for? So another example just popped into my head, and it's money, because I think every single person on the planet would take more money if they could. I don't care how much you have. I believe you're worthy of anything, so anyone would take more money. And sometimes maybe you're literally broke and can't pay bills. Or maybe you're making it by paying your bills, but you want just one extra thing. You want to be able to buy organic groceries. You want to be able to get pedicures. You want to be able to get a new car finally. There's always things that money could help you with. But we ask for money. I want money. Money. Give me money. I need money. I need more money. And then money gets taken away from you, or a bill pops up that you don't know you even had, or you forgot about it, or whatever. Something pops up, your car breaks down, whatever. You have to go to the hospital and pay a hospital bill. Things pop up and you're like, what the heck? Why would this? I asked for more money, not for you to come take my money. Why is this happening? And I realized through this new mindset that in a way, you're being prepared for more money in the future. So what I mean is, if you have to work really hard, okay, let's say you make a certain amount of money, right? But you want to be way up here. If you can't manage having this standard right here, if you can't manage making this amount of money, how are you ever going to manage this amount of money? So who's ever heard of someone winning the lottery and then losing it all in like 6 months or a year? It happens all the time. A lot of people that win like crazy amounts of money end up losing it, and they're so screwed afterwards. So in a way, you're kind of getting your prayers answered. It doesn't feel like it in the moment, but this has been helping me with my mindset. So I'm really just going to keep driving it in, even if it's frustrating some people. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. So again, if you can't manage this lifestyle down here, you're not going to be given this one. If you're asking for patience and you can't even handle a line at Disney World, you're not going to be given like a huge, you know what I'm saying? It's pushing you. It's growing you mentally. If you can't handle this amount of money, how are you going to handle this amount? So you need to be tested while you're down here to grow and learn how to manage this. And then that other money will come when you have shown that you are worthy of it and you are working for it and you can manage it. And if you think about it, it's a blessing in disguise, because who would want to receive so much blessing on their lives that they couldn't even handle it and it all came crashing down? Then you're even worse off than before. If you won $1 million and you went out and bought like a $10 million house, I mean, that's not going to help you in the long run, right? So this has been helping me, and it at first it stings because I'm like, all right, I have to pause when something bad happens. I have to pause and think, okay, in some way or another, I asked for this. So let's evaluate and see back to when I asked for this. How did I ask for it, and how can I grow from it? Okay? How did I ask for the traffic? How did I ask for that new bill that I didn't really want? How did I ask for this illness? How did I ask for strains on my relationship? How did I ask for a fussy baby? How did I ask for these things? And I think back, and at first it makes me mad because I'm like, God, why would I ask for something bad? That's so dumb. No one would do that. But then I realized at one point I probably prayed for patience. At one point, I probably prayed for my business to grow, right? So I'm going to be tested in my business. At one point, I don't know, maybe I prayed for more time with Hannah. I definitely did that. And now that I have more time with Hannah, I'm seeing sides of her I didn't see before, and if I can't handle this amount of time with her, I'm not going to be blessed with this amount. Does that make sense? If I can't handle this amount of strain on my patience, I'm not going to be drowned with this amount. You don't want stuff way over your head drowning you if you can't keep your head above water when you're down here. So in a way, when these bad things are happening to us, and again, I say bad because that's kind of subjective, I really challenge you guys to just stop. If you can, which you can, let's be real, you have a moment in the day to stop and think, what have you been praying for? And John and I have even kind of made it a thing, like, what were you praying for? This crappy thing is happening. What have you been praying for? Because I know you asked for it. So we're kind of pushing each other And it makes you think more positively. And it also makes you very specific on your goals. I'm not just going to walk around like, I want more money. Like, I'm going to be more specific. How much money do I need? What am I going to do with it? How am I going to get it? How am I going to show that I'm worthy of getting this amount of money? Okay? If I want more time with my family, I'm going to think about what that time would look like, what that time would mean to me, what it would mean to my family, and work for it. Show that I'm worthy of it. So it makes you really clear on your goals, and it makes you really aware, like so aware of your mindset, because that is so important. If you have the correct mindset when you are going towards goals, then you'll get there faster and you'll enjoy the ride. That's what it's all about. I mean, when we set a goal, yes, it's amazing when you reach it, but isn't it all about the growth and development and the adventure of getting there? Isn't it about the story you can tell once you're there to inspire other people? I mean, that's what this is all about. Life is all about the little moments. It's not those big chunk goals that you reach. It's about every single moment getting you there. So, again, my challenge for you, when something bad is happening, because everyone's version of bad is different. So when something bad is happening to you, I want you to pause and I want you to think, what have I been praying for? What have I been asking for? What have I been wishing for? And really think, like, am I being specific enough? Am I thinking of what that thing will do for me? Am I thinking of how it will feel, how it will smell, how it'll taste, how it'll look, how it'll sound? Am I thinking of how it'll affect my whole family? Am I being specific? And am I also being excited for the journey and ready to be pushed? Do not ask for something you do not want. If you do not want to be pushed in your patience, do not ask for more patience. If you do not want to be pushed in managing your finances, do not ask for more money. If you do not want to be pushed with, I could go on. If you do not want to be pushed with struggling in your business, do not ask for your business to grow. Does that make sense? Because whatever you ask for, you're going to receive, but it's not just going to be dumped on you. Because what happens when too much is dumped on us? It is stressful and it is agonizing and it is almost like a nightmare. Like, oh my gosh, why did I ask for this? I don't know how to do this. I mean, it's like if you get a promotion you weren't ready for or whatever. I could go on. But that's my challenge for you guys. Really think, what have I been asking for, wishing for, praying for? Because somewhere down the road would be ahead of you, but you know what I mean. Somewhere in your lifetime, you asked for what you're receiving. Not directly. I would never say that you directly asked for something bad to happen to you. I would never suggest that. But whatever's happening is getting you closer to that thing you prayed for. If you're struggling financially, it's getting you closer to being blessed with more money if you can manage it. If I give you $5 and you can't manage that $5, there's no way you're going to be blessed with $100. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm going to cut this short because I could just keep repeating myself. So thank you for tuning in for Motivational Monday. Please go back and watch every single Motivational Monday that I have done. I try to do one every week. They're on my Facebook. They're on my YouTube channel. They're on my story for 24 hours. So you have 3 options, no excuses to tune in and tag people. People are in this journey with you. When you are approaching a goal, you are not alone. I don't care what the goal is. You can have and be and do anything and you are not alone. So tag people here so they can get just as much help as hopefully you're receiving. If you are receiving help from this video, please let me know. Give me some feedback so I know that what I'm doing is, worth it, is helping people and not just killing some of your time on a Monday. And I will see you next time. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Good night.